This is Corporate Coffee Mornings. We're speaking with Michele English and John Clare of Columbus Communications Jamaica Limited. Now, John, I see where you are providing free internet for about 150 schools to date.
That's correct, yeah.
And you have plans to go into how many more? Tell me about that and how it's going.
Sure, well, it's part of our Business Leaders program and our commitment, again, to giving back to Jamaica in the form of services. So our commitment is every school that we pass as we roll out our network on the public schools, that we provide a service free of charge.
Is this concentrated in like one section? Is it in the corporate area? Are you in country schools as well?
Well, it's country schools, absolutely, wherever our network has passed. So, and that is a free service. Obviously, we have a separate program, the National Broadband Network, through the Universal Services Fund, which is funded by the government. But we continue on the Building Leaders program as we roll out our network to provide this free service.
How much does that cost flow for the year? Really, that sounds like a lot.
It is, it's considerable, but again, I think it's important as an investor in Jamaica that we continue to give back to the community, and this is a great way for us to give back.
And did you have in mind a set number of schools over a set period of time? Do you know where are you going next in terms of providing free internet for schools?
Well, I think, as Michele said, it depends on the rollout of the network. So as we look to build out, we'll continue that commitment. And it's an ongoing commitment. It has no limitation or kind of finite. So as we build out, we will roll those services free of charge into the public schools.
Okay, you're providing service for quite a number of Caribbean territories and Latin America, I see.
Yes.
Which is your most profitable location in the Caribbean?
Well, I have responsibility for Jamaica, so Jamaica is my most profitable.
Michele, do you have that at the top of your head?
I don't really have it at the top of my head. We have different, we offer different kinds of services in different areas. So in the Caribbean, we have the full suite of residential and commercial services. And then in the Latin American territories, we just have the Columbus Business Solutions services. So we don't offer a residential service, so tough to sort of compare.
So what's the fastest growing segment then? What's the fastest growing area or location of your business in this region?
Well, for me in Jamaica, I think we're seeing tremendous growth across all of our services. We're seeing, the differentiator for us is the quality of our network, our customer service. So, when I look at the different markets segments that I serve and my team work with, from SME right through to corporate and government. And government is slowest, I think, by its nature. But if we look to markets that we are particularly strong, the call centre industry is one that we enjoy a very, very significant market share. And in fact, we're part of JAMPRO's courting, if you like, of foreign investors. So as they show foreign investors around particular sites, Montego Bay, Portmore, Kingston, they always bring them to our boardroom, and we do a full presentation that really positions Jamaica as connected and open for business. So within that sector, it's, there's 14,000 jobs today, very aggressive, some really aggressive growth targets. So I would hope that we continue that development, and we've seen even just this year, one new entrant came into the market in February with one site in Montego Bay. They opened a second site in Montego Bay. They've recently opened a third in Kingston. So our network is able to support the growth of jobs. So I think the BPO and call centre sector is something that we hope to continue for significant growth.
You mentioned that magic word, jobs. Everybody's leaving university at this time. So is Flow a good place to look for a job? Is that growing very well?
Well, I would say yes. I think what myself and the team are doing on the business side is very, very exciting. The rollout of our cloud services in particular, it's new, it's the buzzword, if you like, within the technical area.
Yes.
And in fact, what we've done is, this year we started an internship program. So we took the top of the class student as our first intern from the UE cohort, and she's been particularly successful, really bringing some value to the team, some young, new insights out of school. But I think from the perspective of an internship, you're taking that classroom theoretical view into practical commercial applications of that knowledge. So, those kinds of initiatives we'll continue with as well.
Excellent.